Hello and welcome or welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well and welcome to another video. Today we are doing a book and bookish merch haul because we're all book girlies over here and this is what we love to do. So grab your favorite beverage, settle in, and let's get started because we have a lot of stuff to go through. Everything I've already gotten, I've already unboxed. This is not an unboxing haul because I'm not one of those people that can wait. I don't have the patience for that. So as soon as something gets here, I just want to tear it open. We have over 40 books to go through today, and I also ordered some merch from Etsy. So I got a few sweatshirts. Let's start with the one I'm wearing right now. This one is an embroidered sweatshirt in the ash color, and it says books and F1, read books and watch F1. It's super cute. Here's a little close-up. It's super cute and embroidered. I got it in the ash color, and I just love the color scheme here. It's got a little bit of pink and mostly neutral and black. It's got the book and the little flags, and I absolutely love this. It is so stinking cute. I love the sweatshirt style. I love wearing them with leggings. I get them a little bit oversized, so this is an extra large. I'm 5'4", 5'5"-ish, somewhere in between, and I like it to fit a little bit more oversized, and I like it to cover my butt. So I got all of these in extra large. Also from this seller, I got a hockey romance one in white, and this is the cutest thing ever because it says Hockey Romance Book Club, and it's got these two skates hanging over a book, and it's this light blue color. It is so pretty, also embroidered and by the same seller, threaded by Sabrina. I love the light blue over the white. You can pick a different color for this, but I don't think you could pick a different color for the letters or the hearts on this. But I just think it looks so cute with the white, and this one's also in extra large. You'll be seeing me wear this in future videos. I'm really happy. This one's one of my favorite. Both of these are actually one of my favorites. They're such good quality, and the design is absolutely flawless on both of these. I absolutely love them. Shout out to Threaded by Sabrina. The next one I got, which you saw me wear in my previous video, is this bookworm one, and this is also embroidered. Obviously all of them are embroidered. This just says bookworm, and it's got a little stack of books down there, and it's in a brown and pink kind of design, and I got it on this like cream colored sweatshirt. And I think this is the cutest thing ever because this color is so, I think it's called Sweet Cream if I'm not mistaken. This one is from Nunu Studio, also incredible quality on this, super soft, and also in size extra large. So the design is just so cute. I love how it's like just centered in the middle, and it's like kind of small, so it doesn't like take over the entire sweatshirt, and it's just kind of a little bit more subtle, and I love that about this. The next one I also got in white, and this one is a romance book girly with a little pink bow on the bottom. It's all in pink embroidery, and I think this is just the cutest one. This one is from Poppy Soul Company. Obviously I'll link it down below. You're gonna be in the video? All right, he's gonna be in the video. The next two I got from SMB Custom Apparel, and these are Akhtar and Throne of Glass. So this one is Valaris. It's the City of Starlight, and I got this in black, and I don't think you could change the color of the font on this either. But I liked this color, and I think it looks really, really good over black. It just says City of Starlight, it's Valaris, and it's got the mountains in the back. So that's the next one I got. And then the final one also from that seller is my Terrason one, House of Galanthinius. And this has the buck, and it's just white embroidery over dark green because I just think this looks really good. It looks kind of like foresty vibes. Also it's fantasy vibes. The fantasy ones are always really cute in like a dark color. So I did the white over the forest green. Those are the sweatshirts I got, which I'm really happy with. They're super good quality, super nice, and very comfortable, and I love wearing them. And then the last piece of book merch that I got was actually from Barnes & Noble, and I don't know if this is available anymore, but it is this Emily Henry book tote, and I think this is the cutest thing. I did use this already in one of my vlogs, so you probably saw that. I love the colors on this. I love this book. It was a 5-star read for me, so I also got this little tote, but I don't think I'm going to be able to link this because I don't know if it's available anymore. I haven't seen it at Barnes the last time I was there, and I'm not sure if it's available online. But I did want to share this because Barnes sometimes does have really, really cute totes. So if you see one, make sure you snag them up while they're still available. So we got 6 little sweatshirts and a tote, and I'm really happy with everything I found. I love all these designs. Some of them are a little bit more prominent, but they're not like the full front of the sweatshirt, which is not my favorite style. I like this kind of like more subtle look a little bit better. So I'm really happy with everything I got. All right. So let's get into all the books I bought also, because there's quite a lot of books. I have them stacked here on the side. You can't see them. No spoilers. And I want to incorporate some of these into TBR cart, which is actually already really full, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do that. There's really not a lot of space on the TBR cart anymore, but we're going to make do. I got more than 40 books. I'm not sure the exact number, but I got more than 40 here. I still consider this a really big haul. It's not my biggest haul by any means. There is another video on my channel that you can check out where I had like 70 plus books or something like that. So check that video out as well if you like watching hauls. Now let's get into the book haul part of the video because we have a lot of books. I don't know the exact number. We will find out at the end. And I will also include 2 additional books that I ordered that are still like shipped but not delivered yet. So I'll include those at the very end and we will get a final number for our haul. So let's get started. The first book I ordered is Not Another Love Song by Julie Soto. And this is an interconnected, I believe it's a standalone after Forget Me Not. This one just came out a couple of weeks ago. I believe they are both classical musicians, and it's just supposed to be a really beautiful love story. This book has been blurbed by Allie Hazelwood, Christina Lauren, and Ashley Poston. They all say that they love Julie Soto's writing, so I'm sure I will also love it. I'm very excited for this one. I will be reading Forget Me Not first because that came out before this. The other one, I believe it is about like 2 wedding planners or something like that, but it's supposed to be still another really beautiful love story. So I'm very excited for this one, and this is the first one that we got. The next one I got is Lights Out by Navisa Allen. I have not read this author before, but my friend just read this. This is a dark romance, I believe. My friend just read this and she loved it. She highly recommends. I think she said it may have been funny, but I'm not 100% sure. So don't quote me on that. Make sure you read trigger warnings because this is a dark romance, and that's it. That's all I know about this. It's supposed to be really, really good. I haven't seen anybody talk about this. That doesn't mean that they're not, but I just haven't seen anybody talk about this. Either way, I'm still pretty excited about it. I think it's serial killers, maybe. Either way, I'm excited about it. I'll be reading this one soon because my friend really, really loved this book. So that's number 2. And I also haven't read anything by this author, so I'm interested to try her out and see if I like her. But that's the second one. Navisa Allen, Lights Out. The next one I got because I saw Larry talk about this, and I don't know if she liked this book or not, but when she was talking about it, it just felt like something that I would want to read. Maybe because she said that it was shocking. In the moment, I just kind of like wanted to read this book, so I got it, and that is Pen Pal by J.T. Geisinger. She said this is about a guy who's in prison and some letters that he's exchanging with some woman somewhere outside of prison. I don't know. But this is the cover. There's like a dude on the cover. I don't really love that. It does have cute little sprayed edges, and it says, "I'll wait forever if I have to." And that I do really like. So I got Pen Pal because Larry was reading this and I was curious. The next one is another dark romance about serial killers, and that is the Mindfuck series. This is the compilation book. So it's got all 5 books here in one. They're short books. I think they're supposed to be like novellas. This is dark romance, obviously. And they're serial killers. Everybody recommends this, so I wanted to pick that up, and this is the new cover that it came out with just recently. But that's all 5 books in one. They're short novellas. I don't know how long they are. Let me see. Yeah, they're pretty short. So the first book is 112 pages in here, so this is like the first one. It's definitely not long, but they are supposed to be separate books, and there's 5 of them in here, and I think they're all about serial killers, but we shall see. So that's the Mindfuck series. That's the next one. And I'm very excited about that one because everybody raves about that. So the next two I got are by the same author, and that is Love in the Time of Serial Killers by Alicia Thompson and With Love from Cold World by Alicia Thompson. This one I believe comes first. This one is second. I don't think this is a series, but I'm not 100% sure again. I think they are interconnected or just standalones. I don't know. Either way, I don't know anything about these books. All I know is I like the covers. They're very like retro and kind of cool, so that's why I got these. Especially this cover, like this is just so cute. I love that cover. So we'll see if I like these. I think these might be a little older, and I haven't really seen anyone talk about them. When was this published? 2022. Okay, so not that old, but yeah. This one was published in 2023, so they're not that old, but I haven't really seen anybody talk about them, so we will see how I like them, and I will let you know if I do a reading vlog for either of these books. And Alicia Thompson is also a new author for me, so hopefully I like these. All right, I also ordered a couple of winter reads for December because, you know, that's like 3 months away. We're almost in the holiday season, and I want to make sure I have a few books on hand for December. So the first one is Holiday Romance by Catherine Walsh, and the second one is Snowed In by Catherine Walsh. They're the same author. Both are supposed to be really cute holiday romances, so I just picked these up just to have on hand for December. My holiday book collection is slowly growing. I'm really happy about that because I love Christmas reads, so that's these two. The next one I got is Still Beating by Jennifer Hartman. I think this is also a dark romance. I believe what this is about two people who get kidnapped and like wake up in a basement or something and have to escape. It might have kind of like thriller vibes, I'm not sure, but I've seen a lot of people rave about this book, so I did pick this up and I'm excited to read this as well. So that's Still Beating by Jennifer Hartman. The next two are also dark romances. I don't know if I was in like some kind of a mood when I was shopping for these books recently, but I think these are the last of the dark romances that I purchased for this haul, and that is The Sinner's Duet by Sophie Lark. The first one is There Are No Saints, and the second one is There Is No Devil. I'm also completely blind as to what these are about. I have no idea what they're about. I think he's a killer in these, and I don't know. I primarily got them because the covers are really, really cute. So that's The Sinner's Duet by Sophie Lark. So I did actually recently visit the romance bookstore in Chicago. It's called The Last Chapter, and it was such a cute little store. They only sell romance, and they actually had Blind Date with a Book on one of the tables. So I obviously was intrigued because I've never gotten one of those before. So I did pick up a Blind Date with a Book, and the book that I got was this one. It was actually the second book in a series, and this one's called Aiden. These are hockey romances by Samantha Lind, and this is part of the San Francisco Shockwaves series, I think. They're all hockey romances, and they're all very, very short. I picked this one because it was a friends to lovers kind of a sports romance, which I'm kind of into right now. But this turned out to be the second one in a series after I looked it up. And I did end up ordering the first one in the series, which is called Riker. So I got these two next, and they're also very, very short, both of them. I think there's 5 books in this series. So if I like these, I will definitely be getting the rest of them. I think these are very, very spicy, just hockey romances, kind of like. But I do love these covers as well. They're very cute, and I'm excited to read these as well. The next 2 books are also by the same author, and that is Annabelle Monaghan. I got Same Time Next Summer and Summer Romance. Everybody's currently reading this book, so I wanted to read this. This one came out last year or the year before that, I'm not sure. Let me see. Yeah, this is 2023. So this one came out last year. There's still another one. I think it's called Nora Goes Off Script, which if I like these, maybe I'll get that one as well. But for now, I just got these 2. Mostly because people are really loving this author. So I wanted to pick up a couple more summer books. I know it's already like end of August, but you know, summer doesn't technically end until September 21st. So there's still a few more weeks of summer. You guys know summer's my favorite season, so I love summer reads. And I got these 2, but that's Annabelle Monaghan, Summer Romance, and Same Time Next Summer. Alrighty, the next one I got is Anxious People by Frederick Bachman, and this is also going to be a new author for me. I have not read anything by him before. I did just see Sarah Caroli read this, so that's why I picked it up, because she made it sound like something I would like. I don't know anything about it. I think it's supposed to be funny, but she seemed to like it, so I picked it up, and that's the next one we got. Frederick Bachman, Anxious People. The next one on the list is Quicksilver by Callie Hart, and this was actually recommended by one of my lovely subscribers. Thank you so much for the recommendation. This looks really, really interesting, and I'm also seeing a lot of people read this right now, so I wanted to get it. This is the indie published cover. It was available on Amazon when I ordered it, so I just picked this one because I didn't love the other cover. The other cover is kind of like this. Like this guy is on the other cover, and I just wasn't loving that. So I got the indie published one. I don't know if it's still available on Amazon, but when I was ordering it was. You know, fall is coming, so we need some fantasy reads. So I'm very excited about this one. Hopefully I'll be reading this soon. The next two books I got are by Hannah Nicole Mayer. The first one is Assistant to the Villain, and the second one is Apprentice to the Villain, and they're sequels. I got these because they're supposed to be really, really funny, and I did actually already read this one. So you'll see my final thoughts on this at the end of the month during my wrap up. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's about the assistant to the villain, and it's very high stakes. It's very funny, and I can't wait to read the second one in this series. So that's Assistant to the Villain and Apprentice to the Villain. I also got the sprayed edge ones. So this one is the purple cover with red edges, and this is the red cover with purple edges. I think they're so cute. All right, next up is the Magnolia Park series. I ordered all of these. These are the first 5 books. There's still supposed to be one more book that's coming out for Daisy Hates. And I got these all in this kind of like cover, the old covers or whatever these covers are, not the ones with the feet, because I don't like the covers with the feet. And now I'm kind of worried because maybe I ordered them a little too early. Like hopefully I'll be able to get this cover for like the last book that comes out for Daisy Hates. I'm not sure. Hopefully I will, so that it matches like the set. My God, these are heavy. Shit. So I got these in these covers. This is the first one, the Magnolia Parks book. And then we have, I don't know what order these go in. I think this is next. Daisy Hates is the next one. I love this cover. That's so cute. Then we have Magnolia Parks The Long Way Home. And then we have Daisy Hates The Great Undoing. This one's also really, really cute. Love that. And then we have Magnolia Parks Into the Dark. These are very heavy, very long, and very thick, very dense. And there are mixed reviews on these books. Some people love them, some people hate them. I don't know. I want to make my own opinion, so that's why I got them. Hopefully I'll be reading these soon. Hopefully I'll still be able to start this series this year, but I'm not sure. But it'll probably go into next year. I don't think I'll be able to finish all of these before the end of the year. So that's that. That's the Magnolia Park series. Next book on the list is Reckless by Lauren Roberts, and this is the second book in the Powerless series. I read Powerless. I also read the novella, so I'm going to continue with this series. It's not my favorite series, but I will continue with it because it was good enough. So I do want to continue with it, and I got the next one for that. So that's Reckless by Lauren Roberts. Next on the list, we're moving pretty quickly through this, but the next on the list is When in Rome by Sarah Adams. I have Practice Makes Perfect by her, which I haven't read yet, but I did want to get this as well. I think this one comes before the other one, so I think I needed it. But that's When in Rome by Sarah Adams. I don't know what it's about, but I think it's just a rom-com, a cute, fluffy little rom-com, and looks like they're preparing food, so we love books about food. So that's that, When in Rome by Sarah Adams. Next on the list, we have The Graham Effect by Elle Kennedy, and this is another one that I actually already read earlier this month. This one is really cool because she's also a hockey player, not just the guy. The girl is also a hockey player, and I love that. So you'll get my full review on this at the end of the month because I did already read this. This is also the new series for Elle Kennedy. That's the continuation of the Off-Campus series. She's like the daughter of one of the main characters in the Off-Campus series, which I have not read yet, but I have it. So I will still be reading the Off-Campus series because I did buy it. It's like sitting on my shelf right here. So that's something I still have to read. But I did really want to read this as well because I was in the mood for it. So I picked it up and I'm really happy I did. So that's The Graham Effect by Elle Kennedy. Also, since we're talking about hockey romances, I got The Game Changer by Lana Ferguson, and I don't know anything about this, but I know it's a hockey romance because he's got a stick and he's in like his hockey uniform. So I picked that up. This just also recently came out. I haven't read any Lana Ferguson yet, but I have The Fake Mate and I have The Nanny, and I'm really excited to read those because everybody says that they're really, really good. So I really need to start reading Lana Ferguson soon. So that's why I got this, and that's The Game Changer. Another recent release is Business Casual by BK Borison. This is part of the Love Light Farms series, and I'm waiting to read Love Light Farms until December, and then I'll read the other ones. I think this is fall themed, but they're all like kind of like seasonal books. Like Love Light Farms is winter, In the Weeds is like spring, Mixed Signals is summer, and this one is supposed to be the fall book. So I will be reading the other ones first, but I'll start with Love Light Farms in December. So that's that one. Next on the list is Things We Left Behind by Lucy Score. This is the third book in the Knock 'em Out series. I have the first and the second book. I haven't started reading that series yet, but I got this one to complete the series. So that's Things We Left Behind. All right, next we have The Fiancé Dilemma by Elena Armas. This is the author of The Spanish Love Deception, American Roommate Experiment, and The Long Game. The Long Game is actually the first book, and this is the second one. And then Spanish Love Deception and American Roommate Experiment are kind of like their own duology. I've read all three of those actually already this month. So I picked this one up because I do love Elena Armas' writing, and I'm very excited to read this one as well. So that's The Fiancé Dilemma. Next, we have Krista and Becca Ricci, and this is Dishonestly Yours. This is the first book of a new series that they're just coming out with right now. The other series that they wrote is the Calloway Sisters series, or like the Addicted series. I have not read those. I do want to, but I don't own them. So let me know if I should read those first before I read this. But this is the one I got because this was like a recent release. So I thought that maybe I could start with this series and maybe work back to the other one, because the other series is very long and I just don't have it yet, but it is on my list to get eventually. But for now, I just got this one. The next one I got is Check and Mate by Ali Hazelwood. I know everybody's already read this. I'm kind of late to the game with this one, but I just recently discovered that I love Ali Hazelwood, so I want to get all of her books, and this is her YA one, but I know that people still really, really loved it, even though it is YA. So I got it anyways, just to read all of her books, and I'm very excited to read this one as well. That's Check and Mate by Ali Hazelwood. All right, next we got another one that everybody has been raving about lately, and I absolutely have to start this series very, very soon, because this one is supposed to be like the best one of the series, and that's Play Along by Liz Tom Ford. And this is the fourth book in the Windy City series. Why is that such a tongue twister? Windy City series. This is the fourth book in that series. It's based in Chicago. I think they're sports romances, and everybody is absolutely loving this book. So I absolutely have to start this series very, very soon because I'm missing out. I don't want to miss out. But that's the next one I got, Play Along. Next on the list is Tangled Up in You by Christina Lauren, and this is one of her like meant to be novels that is like, it's like a series composed of like different authors, and she wrote this one. I recently discovered that I love Christina Lauren as well, so I picked this one up because I saw it at Target, and I'm very excited about this one too. It looks kind of like obviously Tangled, but who knows? I don't know anything about it. So that's Tangled Up in You by Christina Lauren. The next one I got is also a recommendation by one of my lovely subscribers, and that is The Lies We Steal by Monty J. And this is the first book in the Hollow Boys series. I don't know what it's about, but this is a highly beloved series, I think, as well, and a lot of people love it, so I'm very excited to read this. For now, I just got the first book in the series, but I'll definitely be getting the rest of them because I'm sure I'm going to love this. So thank you so much for the recommendation, and I can't wait to read this one. Next on the list is Finley Donovan is Killing It by, who is this? El Casimano? El Casimano. One of my good friends read this recently and she loved it, so that's why I got this one. No other reason, but it's supposed to be kind of funny, kind of comical, about a hit mom, so that's what I got. I got Finley Donovan is Killing It. There's 2 other books in this series, but I also got just the first one for now. That's Finley Donovan is Killing It. Next one in the stack is my August book of the month, and I picked The Pairing by Casey McQuiston. She is the author of Red, White, and Royal Blue, which I have not read yet, but I'm going to read that next month before I read this. So I'm excited about that, and I hear that this is supposed to be really sweet, romantic, and it's about food as well, so what's not to love? That's The Pairing by Casey McQuiston. And then the last one of the ones that I have with me right now is The X-Files by Jessica Joyce. I've been seeing everybody read this, so I wanted to pick this up as well, and hopefully I'll be able to get this one read as well before the summer season is over. This is supposed to be really, really good. Everybody loves it. It's a swoony, steamy second chance romance. So sounds like something I would love, and that's The X-Files by Jessica Joyce. Then the last two I don't have with me physically because they've been delayed in shipping, but I did order them and I did want to include them in this book haul. And the first one is Out on a Limb by Hannah Bonham Young. And this is supposed to be, now everybody says that this is really, really sweet, like a really well-written book, but it is supposed to be like a unplanned pregnancy kind of trope, which I'm not a fan of, but I'm gonna give this one a chance because everybody says that it's been like really well done. So that's the next one. And then the last one that hasn't delivered yet, but I want to include in this book haul is Soft Flannel Hank. I have not seen anybody but one person talk about this. This is a recommendation from Crystal's Bookish Life, and when she was talking about this book, she said that it's like one of her top romances that she's read. It just sounded like something I would like based on the description she gave, and I just like immediately ordered it because I don't know why. So that's the last one, Soft Flannel Hank, and hopefully that gets here tomorrow. So we got 41 books. We had 41 books in this haul, and we had like 6 sweatshirts and a book tote. So I hope you guys enjoyed. That's all I have for you guys today, and thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.